Welcome back to episode 25 of the CMP podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Pogi MD, and before we actually jump into today's episode, we are less than 40 subscribers away from our end of the year goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you're a new viewer and you enjoy this, and if you subscribe today, we can hit our goal by the end of the day. How you doing, Mo? Let them know how you doing, bro, and take over the podcast from me.
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much. Chimp, how you doing, bro?
This has been a great week for the CMP podcast and for Chimpact in general.
That's all we like to see. Mace wins. What about you, bro?
I'm all good. Having fun, chilling around, talk to my bros.
We're having a good time. Guys, we had some amazing episodes today, right? We finally had the ending of Tomo Chan. We found out if she's a girl or not. And then we finally had a good episode of Vinland Saga. Mo, you thought it was a good episode, right?
I thought the last two episodes were actually okay.
We're kind of not on the same page, but I'll take what your answer is. And then we got a new anime today to talk about. What's it called? Hell's Paradise?
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise. So what do you guys want to talk about first today on the round table?
I wanted to start off with the episode of Vinland Saga last week.
All right, bro. Go and tell me about it.
Because I did not watch Vinland last week because it released late, if I remember correctly.
No, it didn't. But
normally
it releases on Monday.
Keep cooking.
Morning before the podcast.
Keep cooking.
Record the podcast. This time it dropped like Sunday night or something like that. Monday the next day. I can't remember.
Sure.
I didn't see it in time.
It's always released on Mondays, but
I'm gonna be honest, bro. You're insane. You're insane.
What do you mean?
Vinland Saga comes out after the podcast. We're always a week behind. What are you talking about?
I must be using a different streaming service. That's on me. But
we all use the same streaming service, but
like
that is literally on you.
I keep getting interrupted so rudely. I don't understand. But like I was saying, when I went back and watched it, man, it don't matter what area you in, what job you got. Taxes is a bitch, man.
Taxes,
taxes are a bitch.
Amen.
I mean, having to set it against your people or having to pay them.
Taxation stuff.
Especially without representation.
Exactly.
So even with representation, how do you know that? How do I know they represent me?
That is true. I like how America is like the only country where they're like, yeah, maybe you paid the right amount. I know how much you like should pay, but like maybe you paid.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. America, you don't really have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pay like a 1% or something like that. Donate the rest of the nice little charity. Like, I did it. I paid my taxes. But that's not what. And even in this, you didn't even get representation like we figured out in the second episode. But let me not get ahead of myself. It's crazy. History repeats itself. Texas is always a bitch. I didn't understand why he had to take over his brother's land. Like there wasn't other land like around somewhere else that you guys could.
What you mean, the prince?
Yeah, the king of England. Like, so I get why he killed his brother. You know, he needed money or whatever. But it's like, yo, there's not other countries, nations that you guys could go invade, and there's Ireland like there.
It's not
like, I know how it works.
It's not that he necessarily needed money, bro. He's a king, and the curse of the king, quote unquote, was that you want to keep being more and more glorious and expanding more and more. So like he needed more money when he took over that dude's thing, because then he was chilling there and he had people on the other side over there that he has to pay for that army. So like,
yeah, that was the main thing. The army was expensive.
Yeah. Had he not taken over and then been there, I'm sure he could have conquered somewhere else. Like you said, the Irish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's all those Irish people right up there.
There's a lot of oppressed people that could definitely have been conquered for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to take out your own brothers. That's all
I'm saying.
So but I did actually like that episode. I thought it flowed very nice. I like the episodes. I like the episodes where
it was a huge setup too.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, it all came together. It made some more sense. It made more sense why they showed the previous episode or the episode before that with his brother dying and all that bullshit. Like it felt when they showed that, it felt out of place. It wraps in nicely now. I don't know what that means for writing, but maybe they could have done it better. But yeah,
the actual death of the brother, or like the summary we got like 4 episodes ago.
the whole beginning, the whole introduction of this new king and his brother. When I came in and complained about that, and I was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" It makes sense now, but it shouldn't have taken 3 more episodes to make.
That's what I'm saying. The pacing of Vinland is so whack. Like, I'm sure the story, if I watch this all, like, what episode are we on? 12?
Yeah.
I feel like if this had been done by episode 6, 7, I would be really enjoying this anime. Because there's definitely some things you could do without rushing. I don't need to see every scene of every tree when you're walking by and about to do the fields and do all this stuff. I understand there's a lot, right?
Dude,
you show me it once.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You talked about like the little every tree, everything, but like the little details in this episode was so sick because like there was like, the last episode was the one where he was. No, it was this episode where like the dude was playing with the coin and he like killed a fly.
Oh yeah.
And then when they were baiting him and he was just like there was like that little fly that was eating, and it was doing it was like rubbing his. No. What I'm saying is like also like the details like drawn. Like it's not about the characters. Like there was the fly that was doing like the, you know how flies do like this little thing.
Yeah, they were rubbing their hands.
And like that little detail was like you absolutely don't need to do that. You don't need to put that scene in. But I like that they added that little thing there.
I think that's fine. I'm just talking about when they do the cinematography and I have to see them flash every panel of the trees coming out in the forest. Like, I understand it's a big forest. Like, I'm just saying that we could have cut some episodes down and make this a little bit quicker.
Cut it down like Einar and Thorfinn. I've been cutting down those trees.
Thank you.
Three different scenes of a tree getting pulled up from its roots. It's like, yo, I get it. The tree,
it's heavy.
Trees have roots.
It's a heavy tree. It's a tree. I don't think it's easy. Like naturally.
Yeah, exactly. Or I have to see them pushing it 5 times. I have to see them straining their faces 5 times. It's like, yo, I get it. It's tough.
But
I understand.
I will say in today's episode, we finally got what I wanted out of a series, right?
A little bit of action.
A lot of action, actually. So, like, I mean, the setup makes sense, like I said, but we didn't need 2-3 episodes for this to happen. I think the last episode and the episode before should have been one episode by itself. I think it should have been one episode.
I don't know about that.
The last
maybe
episode,
an episode and a half. I would
sure. Either way, no, because I want this one to be the full episode.
Hold on. I still had thoughts about the first episode.
What are the thoughts?
You guys talked about it briefly. My bad. The other dude. The dude came again. He found another Thorfinn, which is crazy. And he's like, yo, I think you got my Thorfinn. And he's like, it's possible. What's your Thorfinn look like?
Yo, what were we talking about last week? Were you not talking when we were doing this last week?
No, he wasn't.
I didn't watch the episode.
Okay. Just making sure.
I heard you. That's why I said. You guys talked about it last week.
Yeah, Make-A-Wish, Thorfinn at home. The dude is collecting all the Thorfinn Pokemon. Got to catch them all.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys did say that too.
Yeah, Thorfinn.
My bad. Okay. All right. I just thought it was crazy. Did you bash the redhead dude too? For still not saying, like, he still didn't say anything.
Yeah, we did it.
We did. Yes, that dude does no idea who anybody is ever.
In his defense, though, I imagine it was a multiple day or multiple week trip. And how is he going to remember some random not beggar, but old man on the street?
Oh, bro, he's not gonna, because he literally paused when he heard the name.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Like,
Thorfinn,
just like the dude that guy saw.
That's a nice name.
Yeah,
hasn't questioned it once.
He's an idiot, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, he is an idiot. That's a good way to put it. But
okay, all right. This next episode just said.
I like this episode a lot. Like, this is what I wanted, right? Because there is no way, and this is what I was talking about last time. I was wrong. He didn't die yet. He has a death sentence, but he didn't die.
I thought he died at the end. Like when he was still in the barrel.
The barrel.
Oh yeah. I did too.
Died of anger. No, this was good.
This was nice. I was like, or he had like a heart attack or something.
Yeah, I thought he had a heart attack, dude.
They're gonna be like, is he? Oh!
As it should be. That was good.
Hey, but when he I can't lie. I'm gonna tell the truth here. Okay, tell the truth.
Abe Lincoln.
All right, speak it, brother.
When he came up to him and he was like, yo, you going with Thorgil? He came up to him, Omar, and he was like, yo, you gonna let these dudes disrespect us? Disrespect the family name?
Mm-hmm.
What'd I tell you when you was little, huh? They talk bad about you. What you gonna do?
With a sword through the throat.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna ride or you gonna slide? You got two choices here. All right, now go do it. And I was like, oh, he really gassed his brother up to go die. Respect.
But
and then he goes charging.
Yeah.
But
Homie
the thing
interferes, passing interference on the play. I was proud of him for committing, though. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what's up. When you put when you will have like a big brother role to somebody, and you really want like not what's best for them, but what's best for yourself, and you force it, and they do what you want them to do. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I was just really proud of him for listening to his brother and riding for him.
It was less about like, but he wasn't doing it so the dude could die. He was like, he wanted to find out why they were being set up or like why this was happening because he obviously knew there was more.
No, he found that out later.
That was later.
When he looked at the guy's corpse.
No, I'm with Joey. He knew.
He knew.
No, he didn't. No, he literally said he didn't know.
No, he literally said before. He said before, people don't get arrested for this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's when he figured it out, but not. But not when he was charging in. When like his motivation for doing that was like this is like a Viking code, right? Like you can't let people disrespect you. Either you die or you kill him. Like those are your two options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the Viking code. Like he wasn't like he wanted his brother to die there, or he wanted his brother to kill him.
He wanted his brother to die there.
Yeah. But like
I feel like he was like, yo, you won't get arrested for this. You good? Go do this. Like he had an idea. Like he's like, okay, something suspicious is happening. Y'all gotta fight this and do it. And then he's like, yo, why y'all coming to arrest him from that? And he's like, you guys sent them, didn't you? And then he killed everybody. That was great. Finally, some damn action in this show.
Bro, that was I thought that guy was not going to be that strong.
That guy looked that strong. He's like,
he looks that strong, but like his dad is like Iron Fist, but he's like a fake Iron Fist. His little brother's like his little brother is his little brother. Like he's not going to do anything.
Yeah. But we already knew he was strong because remember I think he came to the farm and he was like, man, Dad, you're a real killer. I'm trying to be like, I'm not.
No, but like also the other thing is like, does he know that his dad is not Iron Fist?
I don't think it is, but he does. I think it's kind of like, I have this image of my father, and
like he's gassing him up. Yeah,
that's what motivated him to get that strong, right? It's like if you back, what if I told you your father was MJ or like LeBron or something? He's not, right? But I told you you grew up your entire life thinking he was, right? You watching him on TV.
Like it's this image that you just want to keep.
Exactly, and you're gonna work as hard as you can to get to that. And then one day your dad comes home, he's like, Chimpack? I was like, Father, you're not LeBron. But it don't matter. Like, it don't matter at that point. You already did what you needed to do.
Like it's like Mob Psycho, where like he knows that he's not a psychic.
Yes,
but he still respects him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But just throwing it back to Mob Psycho and the Go character.
No,
I don't think he knows. I don't think he actually knows. I don't think he knows.
Yeah,
I literally don't think he knows.
Oh yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah. Whereas in Mob, he knows, but then the writers forget he knows for 2 seasons.
Okay.
No, he doesn't forget. There's a significance in him, like
no.
Told.
We talked about this. We talked about this in call.
We're gonna go on a tangent, so let's just not.
Forgot.
Okay.
The writers forgot.
All right, so like he figured it out that they were being set up when the guards came, and they were like, "Hey, man, you're being arrested, and you specifically, the dad, you're being arrested specifically." And then he was like, "All right,
get it out of him." He's like, "All right, buddy, tell me the truth. What's going on here?"
And then he just casually poked him in the eye with the sword. Just casually poke like.
He's like, "Hey, man, tell the truth.
Tell the truth." He tried to say, "I don't know." Oh, you know? Come on.
And then he pokes him again.
Yeah. What'd I tell you?
Let me tend to my wounds. Yeah, sure. Die.
I thought he was gonna slice his head off right there.
And Pops is like, "Hey, man, what did I do?" Like that 50 Cent meme where like Floyd is like, F him, and F him. What did I do?
What did I do?
And then that was pretty much the end of the episode. And then the Thorfinn scene.
Wait, but I had a question for you guys. Have you ever had like an authority figure, like somebody that you looked up to, gas you up to do something that you probably shouldn't have?
That's a tough question to answer.
Every day.
Sometimes when I'm playing Pokemon, Joey asks me to play Pokemon when I don't want to. What do you think about that?
I don't know if that counts.
Okay.
Because he gassed his little brother up to kill somebody.
Yeah, I don't gas you up to die on Showdown.
Yeah.
I will hype up plays that are bad just because it's fun.
Yeah, Joey does that.
Definitely. One time I remember it was a group of us. It was in like 7th grade.
Okay.
And I don't even know how it got started, man. You never know how it gets started. All I know is that one thing led to another, and it became a competition where it was, let's see who can steal the most from this mom and pop shop.
No.
Wow. You guys are terrible people.
I know. And so we ended up going in there, and I, not to be outdone, took an entire jar of jelly beans.
That's not a lot, but okay.
It was like a 10-pound jar. It was a big.
Oh, never mind. 10 pounds.
That's at least 800 jelly beans.
It was
That's like an eighth of your weight.
Oh yeah. They do that a lot. Like how many jelly beans are in this jar? Find out, and you'll get $300. Okay.
Yeah, it was a big ass jar, and we took that home. And when I got home, I just casually set it under my desk. I wasn't even thinking straight. My mom walks in my room and she's like, "Yo, where'd you get those jelly beans from?" And I'm like, I got it from the store." And she's like, "How'd you get it from the store?" Silence, crickets. The ass whipping that ensued was insane.
Dang.
Man.
Did you give him back?
I had to go give him back, and I had to go give an apology.
Damn, man, she had to beat you.
I ate about a quarter of those jelly beans before I gave them back, though. I turned that 10-pound jar into 7.
That's good, man.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
So happy ending.
It was
for everybody but Boet.
You got 2.5 pounds of jelly beans. I think it's fine.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, you got exactly for beating. Yeah, you did good. It's like when the kid stole food for the family in Vinland Saga, and all he got was a beating for it. They still got family. They guess they got food.
Yeah, they still got food.
That's true.
And now he got work for life. Like
that is true. You guys work.
Did he get beaten up so bad that he couldn't work though?
no, he got beat up so bad that like I couldn't work the next day. That's how bad it was. Like,
It'd be like,
damn, it was emotional damage, bro.
Emotion. Okay.
Yeah, nice, Steven. But I like today's episode.
Nobody else has ever been caught up in a situation. Just me. I'm the only one that gets caught up in things like that.
No, I had a similar situation.
I got in trouble all the time, bro.
I don't want to hear Mace's, dude. This is gonna be like how he like killed a man.
No. I was in 2nd grade.
It was ripped his arm off or something.
Yeah.
An arm for an arm.
Oh no. I was in 2nd grade, and same thing with Moet, but we used to like steal chocolate milk from like school's cafeteria.
That's free. That's free.
No, it's actually 50 cents each there apparently. But I took 1, and then my friend took 2, and I was like, oh, let me one up you by stealing 7. And then like a teacher caught me getting like 7 of these bottles in my hands. She's like, you know, you have to pay like 50 cents for that. And she started yelling at me. It was like stealing spat and all that.
Damn.
So yeah, I was a hardened criminal at a young age.
That's not your fault. Honestly, she was in the wrong for that because universal food for kids in school should be a thing. So she was wrong. And how dare her? She put you down.
Yeah, damn, you're right.
Yeah.
So I stole from a small business, and Mace took from his school, and you guys never did it. All right, let's move on.
Oh, I did so many.
I paid with my taxes eventually. You know, it's like it wasn't even stealing.
I did so many bad things, but I don't think they're a situation like this. Like I've been in trouble very many times, but I'm trying. It wasn't like because of other people, because of me.
You're the spark.
I'm the fire, bro. I'm the fire.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
What else is in this episode, man?
Right? Next episode's gonna be good, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
You don't think so? No, don't tell me it's gonna slow down. There's gonna be like a waterfall. He's gonna be eating with the girl, like a sandwich. Like, yeah, I'm free soon.
I mean,
I can see that.
Is there an episode tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
20-something episodes, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, but like there might be like a break in between like the different cores.
I don't think so because the new season just started.
Yeah.
Like literally. Yes.
I mean, I don't. What I'm saying is, I don't think this episode is going to have the action that you want it to have.
I think what's going to be is they're going to be rushing back. Like, yeah, all right, so I'll go work here. Like, oh, you got to be part of my army. You got to join here. They start doing some Mulan, like, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
Yeah,
type of thing. And my dude's beard looks even worse, and that's probably what's going to be happening. Like, that's That's it. And they're gonna start mobilizing the troops, and we have to be. And he has like they're sitting down, him and the girl. They're looking at the sunset. He's like, I might not live from this, and she's like, I know, but I'll be all right.
And then she has a baby with him.
Yeah, with the other guy.
And that baby is gonna be called Thorfinn.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Cool. Wait. Who's the dad? Einer?
No.
Ooh.
It's
that's a good question.
The dad is the Iron Fist guy.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. He's not gonna let Einer have his girl. Come on.
Yeah, but Einer's gonna be the dad who stepped up.
Nah, he won't even be that.
What's his name? Olmar? The other guy's name is Olmar?
Yeah, Olimar.
Yeah.
That guy's
his name's Almar, but we call him Olimar.
Yeah, big Olimar. With the Pikmin. He
couldn't even cut a pig.
Dude, I actually that scene at the end where he's like super depressed, he realized the consequences of his action. And I was like, that's so beautiful.
I think he realizes like more so he's been set up. He might be sad about being set up too.
No, I think it's just like
I feel like he realized that he's the weak link and that they targeted him, and like he realized that he caused all this damage for his dad.
I doubt I don't know if he realized all that.
And I think
he realized that he is a cause of some of these problems.
Exactly.
all of these problems, first of all.
Like he's not
to know that.
Like he's not a real warrior. This is what he needs to. You need to actually do stuff to be a warrior. Like you can't just like.
There was zero way to avoid the problem, right? The prince set them up, and if this had not worked out, they would just be like,
"Yo, there's definitely a way to avoid this problem."
No, there was not.
When we're all kneeling in front of the king, do not stand up and draw your sword, talking about, "Yo, I want to be part of your guard."
Yeah.
No, dude. The guy would have taken them anyway. That's why
No, he wouldn't. He didn't know. He only did that after he was an idiot in front of the king. Then he was like, "Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm saying,
get this idiot out of here."
I'm saying by force, yes, but he would have gotten taxed from the farm no matter what. That's what he was going to do. No matter what, he was going to get taxed from the farm.
They came and paid their taxes already.
No, bro, those were gifts for the other dude. Those were gifts for the guy that died. Remember? Yeah. It was gifts for the guy that died. They ended up giving it to this guy. And that's why they were sitting down. Remember, he was like, how can we pay for this? And he was like, don't we got a farm over there? He's like, yeah. So that's how they saw these guys. This guy came. And their plan was to always, I put dust on my arms and have lotion. Now my arms are dusty and lotiony. Their plan was to always use this guy's farm, right? Always. Once they found out, that was the plan. To use his farm to be able to sell or feed.
Wait, what do you mean always? What do you mean by always?
Once the dude had the scroll, right? When the other guy showed him places, I was like, what about places like a farm and we can do it? Like, yeah, that guy has a big farm. That guy's a great thing, right? And that's why they planned, like, yeah, we're going to use this other guy to do it. So even if this guy had not killed everybody, right? What would have happened was they would have found some way or another to take tax from the guy's farm, period. That was the goal.
Yeah, you're right. But I feel like if he didn't do that, if he wasn't stupid, it wouldn't have expedited that whole thing.
Yeah, it would have been much harder for their plan to work.
Yeah. Well, no, what they would have said is, I'm king, you're going to give me money. But now they can actually take it without having to care.
Yeah.
So my thing is they were already down to pay taxes. Because that's what that is. The gifts are taxes.
Yeah, no, it's not a matter of taxes. It's because their funds are so low, or they need so much more funds, that the only way to acquire this much funds is by actually taking lands and not collecting taxes.
Yeah, by literally taking land, and then his whole entire work would be for him. Everything they ever do would be for that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they want to tax him like 50, 60%.
He was talking with his advisor, and then his advisor kept telling him, he was like, yo, requisition is a bad idea. So the only reason he did this, I feel like, in my opinion, I get what you guys are saying, but in my opinion, the only reason he did this is because the opportunity presented itself.
Yeah.
Because his advisor kept telling him a requisition is a bad idea. You can't just go around taking niggas' lands as a bad idea. But because this opportunity presented itself, then he was like, all right, well, now I can actually do it. Now I can get this off.
But the advisor also got on board as soon as he saw that opportunity as well, right?
Right.
No, even ignoring that, literally right after he said that line, Canute said, well, I'd rather have like higher popularity stuff, because what's better, getting one person angry or having the entire populace angry at me with higher taxes? Something to that regard. So like, I think he was just like, I'd rather have this like one group of people angry than the entire nation.
Yeah, that's a very short-sighted way of thinking, though.
That's
it makes sense. Like, would you rather get one rich man angry who's probably going to like die off because you took all his land? Or would you rather get the entire nation angry because you have taxes up by like 25, 40%?
Even then, he was trying to do it different too. Like he wasn't even trying to get one guy angry. He was the way they did this because they had reason, right? Like this would be the cause. Like, oh, your guys attacked me, so we're gonna take some of your land. They're like, oh, okay, that's fair.
They had reason.
Yeah, but they egg the sun on so they can, like, you know.
Of course. I mean, I would say
okay, keep going. My bad.
I would say no matter what happened, they would have always taken from that land. No matter what happened.
No, of course.
I'm saying, I just hit the fuck out of my mic. I'm saying it's short-sighted to take it for no reason. Because imagine if you're one of the other people with farms and you hear about this. You're like, oh, the king is just taking land for no reason now? What's going on here? So there might be some sort of mobilization of the other like farms trying to get together to fight back. That could be the start of a revolution in itself.
This is essentially the war on drugs.
I didn't even think about that.
That's pretty deep.
It's really not that deep, but it's pretty simple. But
that was crazy. Jump back.
I'm just, I like to think philosophically. When you said, would you rather get one man mad or an entire group of people? Like, that's an interesting question. Because, like, I saw this, like, weird thing on Reddit where it's like, who would you rather have angry? Like, Jeff Bezos or Walter White? And I'm like, dang, that's who would you rather have angry?
Well, they're both just one person, but...
I know, but, like...
I got you. I probably... Like, who would you guys do? I think I'd probably go for, like, Jeff Bezos.
Who would I rather have mad at me?
Yeah. Like, if they were to try to kill you, like, who would you... Would you rather not upset?
Actually, give a shit.
Okay, dude. I'm pretty sure that guy. Whatever. Are we 9 out of 10 anime? 9 out of 10 episode?
9 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
7 out of 10 anime.
Okay.
8 out of 10 episode.
Okay.
Where are we going next, Mo?
You guys want to watch Hell's Paradise?
Right,
I like Hell's Paradise because it was like Thorfinn meets Sasuke.
Yeah, dude. Okay, dude.
No, he's right.
Isn't it Naruto though?
It becomes. That's what I like about it. Is because it becomes Thorfinn meets Naruto. At first, it's Thorfinn meets Sasuke because he's leaving the village, but then you find out you're like, oh, he's trying to be a good guy. He just wants to do the right thing. He actually wants to be Naruto.
I don't watch Naruto, so I don't know like the character motivation. So everything you're saying about that, I don't understand.
You don't know why everybody did it?
Yeah.
But like I love the game, champ.
Yeah, that's what I like that. Yeah. I like how she figures it out I guess let's start at the beginning instead of at the end.
The beginning? Oh, So how does it start with is he like chained up to start this? I forget.
Yeah, like they're just trying to figure out different ways to try to kill this dude and he just can't die. And you're led to believe that like he just is unable to die. But like as we
shown early on, right? That he's trying.
Yeah, he wants to die, but he's unable to die.
No, he says he wants to die.
Yeah, but you're shown early on that he's actually resisting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he pulled it, at least midway, we saw him pull his legs for the bulls.
Yeah, for the bulls. Yeah. But when the sword breaks, like you think like this guy's like, he doesn't show him hardening his neck for like the sword to break, and except later on when we see it actually happen. In the beginning, you're led to believe that he actually just can't die.
Oh, I thought there was some other hint, but you could be right. Okay.
He seems like that one guy from One Piece who from CP9 was like trying to kill himself always, but he hardens his body with Tekken.
Yeah, Kaido.
Yeah, Kaido too. There's Kaido as well. That's even better. Actually,
you can just say Kaido. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Kaido.
I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that because like that has never been mentioned in this entire arc where he's like featured.
Yeah, where he's trying.
They showed it though in a flashback of when Kid and them got captured.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like this is his time.
That was happening.
This is his time to shine. This is his time to shine. Being like, hey man, like I'm suicidal, and then he just never mentions it.
Yeah,
entire arc.
And Mace, they did show it in a flashback when they were talking with the monkey guy. Apu.
Oh right,
they showed him. Yeah, they showed it in a flashback. You weren't on our side back then. Whatever.
Yeah, like he like
right.
tries to kill himself from Skype. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the name of the episode. I remember it was called Suicide, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, what's this episode going? Or this manga chapter is going to be about?"
Man, I love Monkey D. Luffy.
I love that boy Monkey. That dude just be. I love it when Monkey's around.
Yo, Monkey's a pretty good character. I'll have you know.
When he eats the fruit,
crazy. They can't eat two though.
Yeah, I did not know that. I thought you could have as many as you wanted to.
What about Blackbeard?
Blackbeard good, yeah.
Oh, see? Okay.
One guy. All right, what are we talking about?
Hell's Paradise.
Oh yeah, Hell's Paradise.
I don't know, dude. Like the way that this episode moved, it was just like so smooth. Like it went to the next scene so flawlessly.
I really enjoyed the setup, yeah. But
and the character,
when I saw it was made by the same people as Vinland, I was like, all right, I'm willing to give this a chance because I never felt like Vinland was a bad anime. I just didn't like the writing and
the pacing, yeah.
Yeah, and the pacing.
And the character designs of the show are like so sick, except for the main character, which is like whatever.
He's okay.
You don't like how the main character looks?
I'm not saying I dislike it, but I'm saying like every other character that we've seen that's like important has a sick design. I saw the intro, and the intro has like some really sick character designs.
You gotta stop spoiling yourself.
It's not really a spoiler if I don't know anything.
Yeah, because now you comparing yourself to other people.
Yep.
And you know
comparison is the enemy of joy.
Mm-hmm.
You know who said that?
You?
William Churchill.
Gator?
Not Churchill. What's Big Sean?
Oh,
Big Sean. Wait, was it Big Sean?
Big Sean, dude.
Wait, come on.
It was Jay-Z.
No. Big Sean said comparison is the enemy of joy in his rap battle against Eminem in 8 Mile.
Wait, Big Sean rapped against Eminem in 8 Mile?
Yeah.
I do not remember that scene.
He says,
"Don't either."
He says,
Big Sean is Clarence?
No, he said, Clarence, your parents have a real good marriage. And Big Sean said,
literally
comparison is the enemy of joy.
Yeah, you know who else said it before? Theodore Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt said it before him.
Old Teddy?
Did he really?
Yes.
Wow.
Teddy Big Sean Roosevelt.
And you know who said it before him? Mark Twain.
Mark Twain.
And Mark Eminem.
Pretty sure he wrote a lot of racist books. But whatever.
Okay, Twitter chimp. Okay.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Shout out to my Twitter where I'm losing 10 followers like every week. Sheesh.
Yeah. Congratulations, Jim.
Yeah. All right, so back to the character designs and the studio Mappa.
They do a good job.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Mappa does. Mappa's a great studio. They did Mob. They did Vinland. They did
Chainsaw.
Campfire Cooking.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Didn't they do Jujutsu Kaisen?
I don't care about that show. So
Chainsaw Man.
They did Chainsaw Man as well. Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
The Attack on Titan.
Yeah, they're killing it. They did a good job with this too. The whole idea of this is this is like I don't know, some type of Squid Game scavenger hunt type shit. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to hell and find me something I need and come back alive, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'll let you go.
Yeah. It's weird because this episode kind of reminds me of not Shinobi Itoki. What's the Revenger?
Revenge.
Yeah, Revenger. It looks like the way it looks.
I was reading the thread of Hell's Paradise, and it was like, man, I needed another samurai-like episode. I was like, all right, dude. After watching Revengers, I did not say that at all.
It was just weird because, like, that first episode, this reminds me so much of Revenger, and I'm like, I hope Mappa doesn't drop the ball, which they don't really do. They're pretty good or pretty consistent about what they release.
Yeah, like this first episode, like I feel like the first episode was so good, like it really like explores the world and like sets the tone for like what it's gonna.
Like Ninja. Like when he dodged the truck.
Ninja never did that.
No,
you were the only one.
Like
you were the only one that liked it when he dodged the truck.
This is not like Ninja.
But like I do think that like this is gonna be I just feel like this is gonna be the peak. Fortunately.
I don't know yet. There's a lot to watch.
Yeah.
But Yeah, this is. I agree. It was all really well done, and everything's kind of set up nicely. His what his goals are, like what he's doing.
When she like called him out on it, I was like, man, I really like this. Like, you don't really want to die, do you? And then he's like, no, I do want to die. And that like he's like, literally fighting.
Stop trying to be a tough guy. Stop trying to be a top G. You love your wife. You love your wife. It's okay. He's like,
no, I want to die. I want to die for real. No cap. And then he just kills everybody.
And what anime? Somebody said I want to live. What anime?
One Piece.
One Piece,
and also Gardicia, Grice, whatever it's called.
I don't know.
You're just saying words at this point.
Nah.
What you just said.
The girl that got buried, she got buried alive because she said I want to die. So the dude buried her. He came in there. Gradia.
Oh, you're talking about 24 with Jack Bauer.
No, thank you though.
He buried him alive.
Oh, I accidentally Googled I want to die and I gotta help out. I want to die anime. Does she have red hair?
What's the anime called? Gracia or something? I'm gonna find it right now. What's the real 9 anime? I'm not trying to go on a fake one. Which one's the real one?
It's 9 anime.
.to 9 anime.
.to. Thank you. GRA GAC G. Damn it! I know what I'm talking about
right
bro.
now. What's going on?
We're trying to look up this I don't want to die anime.
I'm gonna find it. Just keep talking. You guys got it.
Okay. So I don't know what part you guys are talking about when this came up.
Oh, no, yeah, when he's fighting her, when he's actually fighting her, he's like, I want to die. Like, I really want to die for real. And then she's like, no, you're not. That you're captain. He's like, you love your wife
too.
Yeah,
she's strong, man. She was fast.
And that scene too, where she's just like,
her whole reveal was pretty good.
She reminds me a lot of the Tower of God girl.
I never watched it or read it.
Like design wise?
Yeah, design wise, not character wise.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
With the little hair thing that's in the back of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the design. Yeah.
I will say it was pretty funny when she's like, "Let me do my job," and then the guy starts talking. He's like, "Let me do." Oh, you're talking.
Yeah. That was really funny. I like that a lot.
It looks promising. Like the comedy's working, the action's working. Like everything seems pretty good so far.
Yeah, I'm just worried that it's just not going to. It's just gonna fall off. Well, I hope it doesn't, but like I just have a feeling that it will.
Mm.
I don't know, because what show do they have a show that's fallen off before?
Yeah,
I mean the Chainsaw Man anime was decent, but like certain scenes were kind of iffy. So
Chainsaw Man, I feel like this has been like the first episode of this is way better than the first episode of Chainsaw Man.
I don't know. I like the first episode of Chainsaw Man.
I don't know.
Like
I might like it more that the first episode of this isn't as good as the first episode of Chainsaw Man, because the first episode of Chainsaw Man might have set the expectation too high.
Actually, I did enjoy the first episode of Chainsaw Man because of the dialogue. They kind of like fell off from the dialogue too.
Yeah.
Because we talked about that the difference.
Okay, go ahead.
Like, remember we were talking about Chainsaw Man and like the sound effects that they use, and they like we talked about how there's emptiness.
Yeah.
And it was like really sick how they did that.
Right.
The lack of sound is just good sound. Yeah.
Like in Chainsaw Man, the first episode felt like the first episode of a story.
Yeah.
And this felt like they were setting up a world.
Yeah, an adventure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a prologue, basically.
Right. So I feel like I don't know. I'm just optimistic. It was a good first episode. So
yeah, it was a good episode for sure.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed things about this. So I'm hoping this is going to be great.
This is like an almost 10 out of 10 episode. Very close.
Give it like a solid 9.
Yeah, we'll give it like a 9. It's pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Oh, also, I'm pretty sure the voice actors of his wife is Yor.
Probably yours everywhere these days.
Really enjoy Yor.
That's what's up. I'm glad.
Also, is the guy Nagi? Because I was listening. I never looked it up. Is the guy Nagi?
Oh, he just looks like him because he has white hair.
No, but I'm pretty like his voice. Like it would be funny if his voice was also Nagi's voice actor.
I did get some Blue Lock vibes from him. I don't know if it was Nagi though.
Nobunaga Shimazaki. We can go to Tomo Chan.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Tomo Chan. That's right.
The end.
This
It
was
did end.
It was the end. Yeah.
The animation in this episode, like I feel like they stepped it up.
They did.
Yeah, the last episode.
No, what I'm saying is like,
Low budget.
thank you,
Blow
Donald
the
Trump.
budget out. Yeah.
Thank you, Donald Trump.
Me, we would have had a crazy party. Coke everywhere. Kidding me? Coke and fat girls everywhere. Oh my goodness. We would have gone crazy.
Same.
But
This is a high school thing. Just let them do their thing, bro.
I thought the whole little ending relationship was cute. You know, them starting to go out, walk together to school or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a cool wrap up episode.
I enjoyed it.
I was gonna say this is probably the funniest episode in the series for me. It's because of what's the guy's name again? I was gonna say Kwan. It's not Kwan. It's Jun. Jun's reaction to like everything Tomo's trying to do, and he's like, "Yeah, that's cool. That's cool." He just smiles and he's like staring at her and all that. I thought it was hilarious.
He's learning quickly. That's if you want to make your relationship last, that's how you do it, right?
Like that she was getting mad, which is so like something not to get mad about. I want to get him flustered. It's okay if he's chill, like about it and happy about it. And little did she know, he was actually preparing to fight the dad in his mind.
Ready.
In his mind, not actually though.
That boy was getting ready.
I thought she was actually gonna fight her dad.
So did I.
For him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can't fight your dad for your man. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I thought that's what was gonna happen. Like you can't actually do
I would
that.
have lost
like,
all my respect for Junior.
Yeah. But I thought that's what was gonna happen.
I guess they kind of redeemed that by making Tomo be the one who kisses Jun first.
Did she?
Yeah, she like rushes in for the kiss, and that's how the episode ended.
That's how the episode ended. That was the entire end of the episode.
Yeah,
she kissed.
He asked her out, and then she kissed him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that was because they're all fighting. It's like, oh well, the guy's supposed to ask about the girl, and then he just she goes for the kiss.
Respect. You see something, you won't take it.
Yeah, equal rights, man.
Equal rights, equal fights, something.
Equal fights, yeah.
But the guy also, the dad wanted him to win. He just wanted him to work for it, right? Like he wanted.
I don't know about that because like the mom had to come in and be like, "Hey man, you were down. You were down, okay?"
No, I'm talking about the actual way he was fighting though. He was fighting sloppy and doing things on purpose. So because he wanted the guy to prove that it's okay. But then once he went down, he went down, he was like, "You know what? No, I'm not gonna go down. I'm the teacher here. Let me forget. Nah, screw being her dad. I'm sensei."
Back to life before he touched the ground. That was incredible.
I have to rewatch it to see if he actually touched the ground though.
Come on, dude. You're not gonna instant replay this.
I remember I literally looked away for a second. I look back and he's like, "I touched the ground." I'm like, "Wait, what?" So then I replayed it. I think he did touch the ground.
He's like, my finger scraped.
When I say mud, I'm gonna make him touch the ground when we play basketball.
Always, bro. You're gonna fall on that ground, bro. You're gonna trip. The second the ball's in my hand, he's gonna trip. He's gonna trip. I didn't even start dribbling. He's just gonna trip. He's like, I already know it's coming.
Then I'm gonna shimmy on him. And I'm gonna break the shot.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna get the rebound and make a layup.
And after I nutmeg him,
nasty with the basketball in the worst possible way. Y'all gonna start dribbling out of bounds, turnover. I'm just feeling all right. Go ahead, give me the ball.
Mo gonna be the only dude.
I shoot from everywhere too.
You shoot from everywhere, but like
everywhere.
Like it's gonna be like the wrong hoop. You're gonna be seeing LeBron with 3 hoops.
I shoot from the other side of the court. Are you kidding me? I shoot from everywhere.
You have poor vision.
That's not the point, all right? What's up with the personal attacks? What's going on?
Sorry, man.
I just got off topic. When he said touch the ground, I just wanted okay. Anyways.
I mean, it was a good wrap-up episode. I'm happy about it. I'm glad everything worked out. Kind of sad that that one guy didn't get with the girl.
Gundo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In season 2, hopefully.
There's no season 2.
What is there going to be in a season 2? What do we need to see?
I don't know.
There's nothing. There's nothing else.
Tomo Chan kids, yeah, we're gonna have Tomo Chan.
I feel like there's nothing else we need to see. It was a good series, and I'm glad it ended the way it ended.
All right, 9 out of 10. Actually, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
The series?
Yeah.
Solids. Man.
I want to give it a high thing, but also at the same time, it felt rushed, especially near the end. So I kind of just want to give it like 8.9.
8.9?
Yeah,
like something high, but like also like I don't know. It's felt a little too rushed.
It was one of those animes where I was like, yeah, I'll watch it, but I wasn't like anticipating to watch it. Like I'm like not excited to watch it.
I will say in the beginning of it, it was probably one of my most hype ones to watch.
Yeah.
Then it kind of like died down after a while because I started watching Campfire and a few other ones.
Yeah, Campfire. What's
your rating?
A lot of these animes are very repetitive. You know, they I was thinking about they just like they feel almost like reenactments, like historical reenactments. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just telling me something. And sometimes they feel some of them are really good and they feel like a story. And it feels like I'm being drawn into something. And then some of them just feel like it's just reenactments that I'm watching. It just feels, I don't know, I just feel out of it. This felt more like that to me. It just felt like repetitive at times. And I don't know, I'd probably give it like a 7.58.
I'll give it an 8.
Oh, are we doing the episode or the series?
The series.
Oh, the series. I would probably give it like an 8.5 then. An 8.
All right.
It's good overall, though.
Have you guys watched anything else from this season?
Not yet.
I watched this thing called Something Heaven.
Something Heaven?
Oh.
What is it? Is it spring 2023?
This is spring 2023. While you're looking that up,
Heavenly Delusion. It's called Heavenly Delusion. It's like It's like a lot of CGI. The first episode, but it's like it reminds me a little bit of Last of Us. It's like an apocalyptic world, and you get like two different perspectives. Like there's two people from the outside that are the main characters, and then you also have like the little kids that are also like they're in like a school setting, and they're in like a utopia-esque world. I don't know. It's pretty interesting.
So it's 86.
No.
What's the whole goal of it? You said it's in a utopia-esque world.
The kids are. It's like when you're sheltered and you think everything is perfect inside that little world that you're living in, and then outside of that world is like one of the questions on a test like randomly was like, do you want to go to the outside of the outside? And it's like, oh, there's an outside of the outside. I didn't know that. Like, and then it like really makes you think. Like the kids start to think like, oh, I want to explore the outside, even though like if you're safe inside, like, do you really want to go outside?
Found it, by the way. Sorry, not to.
You found the anime?
Yeah. So like the Hey You. I don't know if you guys heard the Hey You, but like I clicked on something on the 9 anime, and it took me to one of them browser ads. But I found the anime. It's called The Fruit of Grisaille.
Oh, never heard of it.
No.
Basically, there's one girl that says, I want to die, and this guy comes in and he like buries her. He's like, I want to live, and he unburies her.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's about great character development.
Yeah, it's about problem teenagers, and he helps them.
Okay,
but not in conventional ways.
I love it.
But I mean, I guess I'll check it out. Is that something you recommend for the season, Chimp?
It's only one episode in, but like the CGI does turn me a little off, but I like it.
Are you recommending that?
No, I'm not recommending it.
All right. All right.
It was fun. It was a good watch though. One episode in.
You got to be clear with these guys because sometimes you can put something and then everybody thinks you're watching and now it's on the podcast.
You have to be clear because like when you say, hey, when you link an anime and then say this might be anime of the season, like it's not actually a recommendation.
I said people are saying.
Yeah, well you were hyping it up.
But you know how it is. Like when people say, "Oh, I heard somebody say this," or people are saying, they just mean me. They just mean themselves. So when you came in saying people are saying this is the anime of the season, I'm like, oh, Joey's saying this is the anime of the season. He just don't want to cop to it right now. All right. So let's go ahead.
Also, when someone asks you, "Hey man, what do you recommend?" and then when you say Cyberpunk Edge Runners, we should definitely watch that. That is also not a recommendation. When you say we should watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners, that is not a recommendation. That is just something.
When you say it 5 episodes in, it's too late. Like that's not a recommendation anymore.
It's homework.
Exactly.
That was funny. Oh, Oshino Ko is now 8.13, by the way.
Ranking of Kings, everybody out there. If you're out there, you can hear my voice. Watch Ranking of Kings. It's one of the better animes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Also, Oshino Ko, the thing that I said was a 7.3. It's actually now rated 8.13. I guess it was like getting low rated, flooded. I don't know. Anyways, we won't be watching that.
Rating bombed, view bombed.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. View bombed.
Rating bombed. All right. This was a good episode, guys.
Yeah, that was
39 subs away. I hope we said that. Anime Jeopardy coming soon.
All right.
Thank you,
Hope you guys
everybody.
enjoyed. See you all in the next one. Peace.